Doctor Octopus is a key component to our Spider-Man story and the VUMC as a whole.
I've been wanting to work with Vinnie for years, frankly, and this was a golden opportunity to reprise, you know, probably Spider-Man's greatest villain, his arch nemesis, if you will. Yeah, I'm a pretty serious actor, and you know, that's why I love working with Vinnie. He's a real actor's director. He gets sucked into his world, you know what I mean? Because he sees things in such a way that no one else does, you know, in a kind of twisted way. I am an octopus! Vinnie's mind it operates like a child having a nightmare, you know. And we really wanted to see where we could push the octopus, you know, because we've seen, you know, maybe the more classic Doc Ock that I played back in Spider-Man 3, Strange Sins of Madness. And you know, this time I'm going a little more method. We're doing things that you've never seen before, a whole new twist on the Doc Ock archetype. He's an iconic character, an iconic magician, mad scientist, a roboticist by trade, with a real passion for marine biology, and he cares about ocean life a lot, and I think that's a big part of the soul of the character. You know, he spends a lot of time, you know, wringing his hands, very, you know, cackling, very arch villain, but then, you know, there is a more cerebral side to him. He's a character with plans, and I think we're going to be seeing a lot of him in the future going forward. The costume, we worked pretty tirelessly nailing this look down, and you know, this is really our Doc Ock.
Norman and Gambit, the two of them, that's Spider-Man.
Yeah, you know, the artists, you know, they started coming back to us with, well, we started very conservatively, you know, classic, straight from the comics, as the VUMC is known for, and a little bit of that Alfred Molina, Sam Raimi design in there as well. But then the artists just kept coming back. They kept, you know, coming up with new drawings for us, and you know, we tried to see how far we could push it. And this is like, I don't think I've ever seen Vinnie attempt something like this before. Truly daring. And the artists, they just went and went and went, you know. This is the Doc like we've never seen him before, and I think that's going to be challenging for a lot of people, you know, to get on board with that. And it's going to be controversial. That's what we're trying to do here, you know. We're trying to push the envelope. He's pretty gross, he's pretty yucky, he's kind of scary, a horror-inspired character, but when you strip all that back, he really is the Doc Ock we all know from the comics, and that's what was really important to me to get right. You know, I'm not the biggest comics fan, you know, I've read the classics, the Phantom, Lone Ranger, that kind of thing. Thunderbird, big favorite of mine. Vinnie and I actually met, this is a funny story, Vinnie and I met seeing Transformers Dark of the Moon in the movie theater together. I was sitting next to him, and you know, I was just captured by his energy, and he had the biggest smile. We bonded over our love for Venom, actually, Venom films. That's kind of how I got into these Spider-Man characters, you know, was through Venom 2, Let There Be Carnage. Vinnie and I saw that one together also. He's so shrewd, Vinnie. He's got this clear vision, and the vision is, it's all encompassing. It's you know, Vinnie's universe of Marvel characters, they really are his characters, you know, he makes them his. He's kind of, you know, the closest thing we have to a Stan Lee now. I think at Stan Lee's bitter end, he knew that someone needed to carry the torch for these characters, and I think, you know, putting them all together in Vinny's universe of Marvel characters. And there's so many characters you haven't seen yet. That's the thing. You don't, like, Vinny he's always, 4 or 5 films ahead. And he's just a visionary, a master filmmaker. Sort of clandestine plan.
Vinny, how you doing?
I'm so happy.
Hey, Vinny, come say hi.
Look what I found in the trash can. The films of James Cameron.
Wow!
Holy God.
Oh, that's really cool.